Have you ever noticed how some people seem to effortlessly persuade others? What's their secret? Well, it often boils down to one key factor: self-conviction. It's a simple concept, yet it's profoundly powerful. It's the unwavering belief in oneself and one's ideas. It's the fuel that propels us forward, the fire that ignites our passion, and the compass that guides our decisions. Consider this for a moment. How often have you been swayed by someone who seemed unsure? Rarely, right? We're naturally drawn to those who exude confidence, to those who are firmly rooted in their convictions. That's because conviction is contagious. When we believe in ourselves, it radiates outward, influencing those around us. But self-conviction is not something that just magically appears. It's a skill that can be cultivated, a muscle that can be strengthened. And like any other skill or muscle, it requires practice, patience, and persistence. It's about consistently choosing to believe in yourself, even when doubt creeps in, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. Self-conviction is daring to stand by your ideas, even when they go against the grain. It's about being your own cheerleader, your own advocate, your own source of motivation. It's about understanding that the first person you need to convince is yourself. Because if you can't convince yourself, how can you expect to convince others? Self-conviction is not about being arrogant or delusional. It's about being grounded in your abilities and your potential. It's about recognizing that you have unique gifts to offer, unique perspectives to share, and unique contributions to make. So why is self-conviction so important? Because it's the cornerstone of effective persuasion. It's the key to influencing others, to making a difference, to leaving a lasting impact. It's the foundation upon which we build our dreams, our aspirations, our vision for the future. In this video, uncover 5 powerful ways to convince yourself first, so you can then convince others. Because the power of self-conviction, once harnessed, can truly change your world. And who knows, it might just change the world of those around you too. The first step towards convincing yourself is self-awareness. Let's delve into this a bit deeper. Imagine you're standing in front of a mirror. What do you see? You might say, well, I see myself. Sure, but what else do you see? Do you see your strengths, your weaknesses, your values, your hopes, your dreams, your fears? This is the essence of self-awareness, and it's the cornerstone of self-conviction. When we talk about self-awareness, we're not just talking about knowing your favorite color or your favorite food. We're talking about a profound, deep-seated understanding of who you are as a person. It's about acknowledging your strengths and accepting your weaknesses. It's about understanding your values, those guiding principles that shape your actions and decisions. Why is this so important, you ask? Well, think about it. If you don't understand yourself, if you don't know what makes you tick, how can you convince yourself of anything? How can you stand firm in your beliefs if you don't even know what those beliefs are? That's where self-awareness comes into play. It's the foundation upon which self-conviction is built. It's the bedrock that supports your beliefs, your ideas, your dreams. It gives you the confidence to stand up for what you believe in, even when others might not see things the same way. So how do we cultivate this self-awareness? It starts with introspection. Spend some time alone with your thoughts. Ask yourself hard questions. What do you truly value? What are your strengths, your weaknesses? What are your dreams, your goals, your fears? Don't shy away from these questions. Embrace them. They're not meant to make you feel uncomfortable. They're meant to help you grow, to help you understand yourself on a deeper level. Let's take strengths and weaknesses, for instance. We all have them. But do we really understand them? Do we know how to leverage our strengths and work on our weaknesses? By becoming more self-aware, we can learn to harness these traits to our advantage. We can use our strengths to bolster our self-conviction, and we can work on our weaknesses to become more resilient. Understanding your values is another crucial component of self-awareness. Your values are like your personal compass, guiding your decisions and actions. When you understand your values, you can align your beliefs and ideas with them. This alignment fosters self-conviction. It empowers you to stand firm in your beliefs because you know they're rooted in your core values. In essence, self-awareness is about understanding who you are, what you stand for, and why you stand for it. It's about knowing yourself on a deep, personal level. And once you have that understanding, once you have that self-awareness, you're well on your way to convincing yourself of your beliefs, your ideas, your dreams. Remember, self-awareness is the first step towards self-conviction. The next powerful tool in your arsenal is visualization. Now, visualization isn't some mystical concept or esoteric practice. It is a practical, science-backed technique that athletes, entrepreneurs, and high achievers across all fields use to enhance their performance and reach their goals. Imagine this. Picture yourself standing atop a mountain. You feel the cold breeze against your skin, see the snow-capped peaks in the distance, hear the rustle of the wind through the trees, and smell the fresh mountain air. Now, you didn't really climb a mountain, did you? But for a moment, your mind believed it. That is the power of visualization. When you vividly imagine achieving your goals, your brain doesn't distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It releases the same chemicals, the same neurotransmitters as if you were living that experience. So, when you visualize your success, your brain gets a taste of it, and it wants more. But how does this help in convincing yourself? Well, when you continuously visualize your success, your brain starts to accept it as a possibility, and then as an inevitability. It's like paving a pathway in your mind towards your goal. Each time you visualize, you're reinforcing that pathway, making it easier for your thoughts and eventually your actions to follow. Now, visualization isn't about daydreaming or wishful thinking. It's about actively imagining yourself achieving your goals, feeling the emotions, overcoming the challenges, and celebrating the victories. It's about creating a detailed mental blueprint of your success. So, how do you visualize effectively? First, be specific. Don't just imagine being successful, imagine the details. What does success look like for you? What does it feel like? What are you doing? Who are you with? The more details you include, the more real it becomes for your brain. Second, make it a habit. Visualization isn't a one-time thing. It's a practice. Make it a part of your daily routine. Spend a few minutes each day immersing yourself in your vision of success. Third, believe in it. Visualization isn't just about seeing, it's about believing. You have to believe in the reality you're creating in your mind. And finally, act on it. Visualization is powerful, but it's not magic. It won't manifest success out of thin air. You need to pair it with action. Use it as a tool to guide your actions, to keep you motivated and focused on your goal. Remember, convincing yourself is the first step to convincing the world. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. If you can believe in it, you can achieve it. Visualize your success, and you'll start to believe in it. So go on, close your eyes and see your success. It's waiting for you. Affirmations or positive self-talk can be a potent tool in your journey towards self-conviction. It's the voice inside your head, the running commentary of your life. It can be your greatest ally or your worst adversary, depending on how you choose to harness it. Imagine your mind as a garden, and each thought is a seed. The seeds of self-doubt, negativity, and fear, when watered and nurtured, can grow into a forest of self-deprecation, overshadowing your abilities and dreams. On the other hand, the seeds of positivity, self-belief, and optimism can blossom into a beautiful garden of self-conviction, a place where you truly believe in your capabilities and ideas. So how can we cultivate this garden of self-conviction? The answer lies in the power of positive self-talk. Positive self-talk is not about ignoring your shortcomings or glossing over your failures. It's about acknowledging them and still choosing to focus on your strengths and potential. It's about affirming to yourself that despite the challenges, you have the ability to overcome, to grow, and to succeed. Now, let's delve into the mechanics of positive self-talk. Our brains are incredibly adaptive. The more we repeat a thought or a behavior, the stronger the neural pathways associated with it become. This is the principle behind the power of affirmations. When you consistently tell yourself positive, empowering statements, you're essentially training your brain to believe in them. Consider this. Every morning you look at yourself in the mirror and say, "I am capable, I am resilient, I can handle whatever comes my way." Initially, you might feel a bit silly, even doubtful, but stick with it. Over time, as these affirmations become ingrained in your mind, you'll notice a shift. You'll start to believe in your resilience, in your capability. You'll find yourself more equipped to handle the bumps on the road, more confident in your abilities. Remember, the key to effective positive self-talk is sincerity and repetition. Choose affirmations that resonate with you, that reflect your goals and aspirations. Repeat them to yourself daily, with conviction and faith. It's also important to note that positive self-talk isn't a magic spell that will instantly transform your life. It's a tool, a stepping stone on your path to self-conviction. It won't eliminate challenges, but it will equip you with the belief and confidence to navigate them. So, harness the power of positive self-talk. Plant the seeds of self-belief and water them with affirmations. Tend to your mental garden with care and patience and watch as it blossoms into a haven of self-conviction, where your belief in your abilities is as natural as breathing. Affirm your abilities and you'll start to believe in them. It's a potent mantra, a guiding principle as you navigate the journey of self-conviction. Remember, the first person you need to convince is yourself. And with positive self-talk, you've got a powerful ally on your side. Action is the ultimate proof of your conviction. Just as these words resonate in your ears, let's delve deeper to understand their profound meaning. In the realm of self-conviction, there's a dimension that often gets overlooked, and that's the role of action. Yes, we've talked about how seeing is believing and the power of positive self-talk, but all of this culminates into one thing, and that is action. Think of action as the tangible manifestation of your self-belief. It's the concrete evidence that you are indeed convinced about your abilities, your goals, and your dreams. When you take action, you're not just saying you believe in yourself, you're showing it. Imagine for a moment that you're a sculptor, and your conviction is the chisel in your hand. Each stroke, each chip, each piece you remove is an action, steadily shaping the stone into the masterpiece you envision. The more you work, the more the stone begins to resemble your vision, and the more you believe in your ability to bring it to life. This is the power of action. Now let's look at this from another perspective. Let's say you have a dream, a goal, something you want to achieve. It's easy to say you believe in your ability to achieve this dream, but do you really? The proof is in the pudding, as they say. You can talk about your dream, visualize it, even write about it. But until you take action, it remains just that, a dream. It's only when you start taking steps towards it, no matter how small, that you truly begin to convince yourself of your ability to make it a reality. So how do you take action? It begins with a plan. Set clear, achievable goals, and then take one small step at a time. Don't rush it. Don't stress about the end result. Focus instead on the journey, on each little victory along the way. Remember, it's not about proving yourself to others. It's about proving to yourself that you can do it. It's about showing yourself that you are capable of achieving what you set out to do. But what if you stumble? What if you encounter obstacles? Well, that's part of the journey too. Remember, failures and setbacks aren't proof that you can't do it. They're merely opportunities for you to learn, to grow, and to prove to yourself that you have the resilience to overcome them. So don't be afraid to take action. Don't be afraid to put your convictions to the test. Because every step you take, every action you make, is a testament to your belief in yourself. Commit to action. Commit to proving to yourself that you can do it. Because the more you act, the more you'll convince yourself of your capabilities. And the more you convince yourself, the more you'll believe in your power to turn your dreams into reality. So the next time you find yourself doubting your abilities, remember this. Action is the ultimate proof of your conviction. It's the manifestation of your belief in yourself. It's the journey towards achieving your dreams. And as you embark on this journey, remember to enjoy every step, every milestone, every victory. Because these are the moments that truly convince you of your power, your potential, and your ability to make your dreams come true. So go ahead. Take that first step. Make that first move. Because the moment you do, you're not just dreaming anymore. You're doing. And that's the most powerful form of self-conviction there is. Take action, and you'll prove to yourself that you can do it. Perseverance is the final key to convincing yourself. Yes, you heard it right. It's the grit, the tenacity, the sheer stubbornness to stick to your guns, even when the universe seems to conspire against you. This unwavering dedication to your goals, in the face of adversity, is what ultimately strengthens your belief in yourself and your ideas. You see, the journey to self-conviction is not a smooth, straight road. It's more like a winding path, with unexpected twists and turns, steep climbs, and sudden drops. And there will be moments, many moments, when you'll question your own resolve, your own capabilities. You'll doubt whether you can really achieve what you set out to do. But remember, it's in these moments of doubt that the power of perseverance shines the brightest. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. The start of the journey is exhilarating. You're full of energy, enthusiasm, and optimism. But as you begin to ascend, the path becomes steeper, the air thinner. Your legs start to ache, your breath becomes heavy. You look up and the peak seems miles away. You look down and see how far you've come, and that's when the doubt creeps in. You wonder if you have what it takes to reach the top. But you know what? That's also when you need to dig deep and keep going. Because perseverance is not just about continuing the journey, it's about pushing through the most challenging parts of it. It's about getting knocked down 7 times and standing up 8. It's about walking through the storm, knowing that there's a rainbow on the other side. It's about silencing the voice in your head that says you can't, with the louder voice that says you can, and you will. And with each step you take, with each obstacle you overcome, you're not just moving closer to your goal, you're also convincing yourself that you have what it takes to get there. You're proving to yourself that you're stronger, braver, more resilient than you ever thought possible. And once you've convinced yourself of this, once you truly believe in your own abilities, there's nothing that can stand in your way. So how do you cultivate this perseverance? Start by setting clear, realistic goals. Then break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Learn from your setbacks instead of letting them discourage you. Surround yourself with positivity and people who believe in you. And most importantly, never, ever give up. Remember, the path to self-conviction is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's not about how quickly you reach your destination, but about the journey you undertake to get there. It's about the lessons you learn, the challenges you overcome, the person you become in the process. And yes, there will be times when you'll feel like throwing in the towel, times when the mountain seems too high, the journey too long. But in those moments, remind yourself of why you started. Remind yourself of the vision you have, the dreams you're chasing, the person you're striving to become. And then take a deep breath, put one foot in front of the other, and keep going. Because the truth is, the hardest battles are given to the toughest soldiers. And if you're on this journey of self-conviction, if you've made it this far, then trust me, you're one of the toughest. So don't give up now. Don't give up ever. Persevere, and you'll convince yourself that you can overcome anything. Mastering the art of self-conviction is a journey, not a destination. It's a path we embark on, filled with self-discovery, growth, and relentless pursuit of our goals. Throughout this journey, the importance of self-conviction becomes more and more apparent. It's the fuel that keeps our internal engine running, propelling us forward despite the challenges we may face. The steps we discussed, from building a solid foundation of conviction, to visualizing our success, engaging in positive self-talk, providing proof to ourselves, and maintaining our momentum, are all integral parts of this journey. Each step adds another layer to our self-belief, bolstering our conviction and reinforcing our resolve. Remember, it's not about perfection, but about progress. Each day, each step brings us closer to mastering this art. So keep practicing, keep growing, keep believing. Convince yourself first, and others will follow. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Tell us in the comments what method works best for you.